one of the things that impacts our listening is stress. Did you know that? Stress impacts our listening greatly. And when I first got into this business 11 years ago, one of the first seminars I did was time management. Now they call it time strategies. And in time management, they taught us to schedule personal time for ourselves to relieve stress. That's vitally important for you to do that. How many of you right now schedule personal time for yourselves? All your hands should go up. Everybody in here, hands should go up. And some of you saying, well, I have kids, I have this, I have that. You still should schedule some personal time. I've been married 25 years, and my wife is a big believer in personal time and relieving stress. She's a big believer in it. In my first year of marriage, I came home, and my wife was in the bathtub having herself a moment. And me being a newlywed, my wife's in the bathtub, I'm thinking opportunity. I go to the bathroom door, and the door is locked. Like a bolt. And I knock on the door. Knock, 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 knock. I said, what are you doing in there? She said, this is my personal time. I'm taking a bath. I said, woman, what do you mean personal time? You're married now. She said, oh, no, I need my personal time to unwind. And as years passed, my wife is a task person, so she has her Saturday scheduled. Unlike me, I just wake up. And she get her manicures and her pedicures and her facials and her massages. And I'm a budget-conscious individual. I'm thinking, manicure, pedicures? My mother never got a pedicure. Put your feet in this bucket. I'll cut your toes. We'll save a little money that way. She said, no, Byron, you don't understand. When I'm getting my manicures, my pedicures, my facials, my massages, I'm releasing the stress. I said, oh, malarkey. Understand, I'm young, first year married. I've never had a manicure, pedicure, massage in my life at that time. One day she had a massage scheduled, and she said, Byron, will you take this massage for me? Understand, I'm out of my comfort zone. Never had a massage in my life. And I said, no, I'm not going to do that. She said, you have to, because if you don't, I'll lose my money, because I wouldn't be able to counsel in time. And I said, well, no, I'm not going to. And after some gentle persuasion, I decided that it was in my best interest to take this massage. So I asked her, what's the massage? But before that, I thought about James Bond. You know, he gets those massages with those beautiful women with that martini shaken and not stirred. And now I envision this. And I think, well, okay, what's your massage therapist's name? She said, Saguna. What country is Saguna from? She said, well, Saguna is a man. I said, ooh. She said, get your mind out of the gutter. This is a legitimate massage. But I'm out of my what? Comfort zone. So I find myself laying on this table, looking through this hole. Nothing covering me but a towel. Saguna walks in. He's about 6 feet tall. Big, burly man. First thing he does is dim the lights. I'm like, whoa. I'm out of my comfort zone. Then he turns on some soft music. And he could tell I was out of my comfort zone because I was tensing up. And he came over to me and he had this nice low voice. Tone is everything. Remember that. It's not so much what you say, it's how you say it. Tone is everything. And he put his hands on my back. He said, Byron, you never had a massage before. No. Well, let me explain to you the process. Please do. And he began to slowly rub me and tell me what he was going to do. My calves and my back and my quads and my biceps and my triceps. And after a while, I stopped listening. I'm like, whoa, I can get used to this. Man, this feels good. Then I got a little perturbed with my wife. Because I was thinking, you know, she's been keeping this from me. Right when I just got into it, he stopped. And I said, why did you stop? He said, well, Byron, it's been an hour. I said, already? Right, come back here, right on my thigh. I went to work the next day. My admin, her name was Amanda at that time, and she said, Byron, I need to go to the dentist, and I'm going to work. I said, oh, just go. Don't worry about it. She came back and said, Byron, what happened? What's wrong? And I explained this massage story to her. What do you think my staff got me for Christmas? Birthday, Father's Day. Byron, it's Groundhog Day. We thought you could use a massage. For the first time in my life, I understood what relieving stress was. Because what happened is, I took my stress from work to home, and I got some more stress at home, because I got my wife, my kids, my dog, my mother-in-law, my father-in-law, my mother-in-law, my mother-in-law, and I got, Then I go back to work the next day after listening to the news, and I'm almost going to run off the road. Right? And I have stress again. And at no time did I ever plan any time for me to get rid of stress, to help me listen, to help me communicate better. Because we all operate differently when we're under stress than when we don't. Little things become large. This is my close. If you've ever flown on an airplane, you've heard this. If the cabin loses pressure, an oxygen mask will drop from the ceiling. It will not inflate. I want you to take the mask and do what? Put it on yourself first. What the airline just said to you, though they don't treat you this way anymore, is that you're the most important person in the whole wide world. In a time of crisis, you're the most important person in the whole wide world. You cannot possibly help anyone else until you first help yourself. Thank you.